All right, so let's do this reaction video of Kendra G.
Hey,
Hello.
hey,
Look at you looking good, girl.
thanks.
Yeah, she's good looking. Well,
You
it's kind of
looking
hard.
good, girl. You
It's
got the
blurry,
lights
but
together. Now this
oh,
is what I'm talking about. Prepare, prepare, prepare. Okay, so what's your name, honey?
Angela.
Angela. So let me give you the backstory of Angela. So backstory of Angela is my man's friend asked me to bring Angela on the show. So Angela wasn't familiar with the show, but her guy friend wants her to get her somebody. He's like, she's beautiful. I want her to come on your show. I want her to get somebody. Also, there is a
already a red flag. A guy friend. I mean, like women like this, right? She's good looking, right? Definitely a solid eight. And a woman that's this good looking with probably a lot of guy friends. It's not worth the hassle, not worth the trouble, in my opinion, right? That's already a red flag that you should put on the list, right? So you gotta be careful with that.
story I wasn't even aware of that you have a famous ex that people are always associating you to.
Yeah.
So again, I didn't know this until I had the conversation today. So we're gonna spend a long time on it, but let's just clear the air.
Okay.
Who is your famous ex that people think you still dealing with?
Blueface.
Oh, did she say Blueface? Ah, no, 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 no. That's a no. Mad red flag. She's good looking. This is the thing, right? Guy friends, and her ex is Blueface. Wow, this woman is most likely will be forever single. Okay, she won't be forever single. Let's not be deluded. But no good man will take this kind of woman seriously because I've said it. History matters. And when it comes to the dating market, a woman's history, a woman's past matters 100%. It shows you what type of person you are or what type of person you were and can still be. If she's the one dated someone as toxic as Blueface, tells you what type of person she is. Because you cannot honestly say, oh, I thought that man was good looking. Yeah. Or I thought that was a good man. He's not. That's not a good man. And for you to want to be with that kind of man speaks a lot about you and what type of person you are. So, in my opinion, you kind of no good man would see that. Okay, she's good looking, but she's not really worth my time, in my opinion. If a good man sees it, again, she's good looking, so I'm not saying that she won't get no man, but will she get the man that she wants, a good man that she wants? Probably not.
Blueface.
Yeah.
Okay. When did you date?
Plus, let's say this, right? What good man is going to even compare financially to probably the men she's been around? Not many, okay? Let alone not kind of compared to the financial amount like of a rapper. Not many also. So also the problem. Having a cross over your neck is crazy. This is the problem that you're facing. No good high value man will find you worth it. This is the thing. No good high value man that you want will find you worth it.
Blueface.
We were 15 in
When
high
you're
school.
15. Angela, how old are you now?
I'm 26.
26. Okay. Why
15?
do people still think
15 in high school? Okay, well, okay, I guess it's not the same. So I kind of, well, I didn't know the story. Kind of a backtrack, but it's like, I don't know.
you still date Blueface when y'all dated when y'all was 15, child?
His mom kind of brought me up, so people were speculating, and then like a year later they found me. But we're still friends till this day. So
Okay. So you're just friends.
yeah.
Okay. Now, he has a girl, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but you guys are just friends. There's nothing going on.
No.
Y'all talk every now and then. So, but why do people think you're a side chick if you're just friends? That's where I get lost.
I guess because he's had other relationships like publicly, and no one really knew about me until his mom brought me up. So.
Now, what did his mom say about you? Did she say y'all just friends, or did his mom allude that y'all were dating? What did the mama say?
She said that I was his first love when we was 15.
Okay. Is she alluding that you guys are still into something?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't.
Okay,
I don't think so.
but the reality is there's nothing there. You're not dealing with him in that way.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so she is available now. Again, her guy friend asked me to have her on the show today. She's not that familiar with my show, so this is her first experience. Cousins, she's gorgeous. You're a beautiful girl.
Thank you.
So let's get you a man, child. I got questions.
Here's the thing, right? Yeah, I guess it's like, I'll take it back, right? I'll take it back. 15 is like nothing. But I just feel like, because a part of me is like, yes, I'll take it back, but then a part of me thinking like, they most likely still interact with each other. Now, is probably me being cynical. You told me if she's still interacting with him, is there no chance, if there's never been any time where, more has happened? I don't know. Okay, it's speculation, pure speculation. I'm just saying that, like, let's take it back where, yes, 15, let's think about the dating. But you're dealing with that type of man. He's kind of a toxic guy. So, yeah, I mean, you weren't dating with, in the later years when he's truly toxic. But, yeah. So, I guess not much of a red flag if you take that one out. But it's still something that you should think about.
Here we go. So you're 26. Where do you live, Angela?
I live in LA, Los Angeles.
LA. Do you have any kids?
No
kids. What do you do for a living?
I'm a personal assistant for a well-known family.
Okay, personal assistant. That's a good job in California because you could be personal assistants. There's so many people. So like personal assistant and job in California could be literally a 6-figure job. So yeah, that's I know like people say, oh, personal assistant. No, in California, child, that's a 6-figure job. So Angela, 26, LA, no kids, personal assistant. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo.
He's a Virgo. All right, boo. So what kind of man do you desire?
I would say someone who respects women, who likes to pray, and who's honest.
Okay. What are your deal breakers, non-negotiables?
Just a liar.
A liar? Okay.
Yeah. I feel like I'm so communicative that you could really just be 100 with me and we could figure it out.
Okay. Do you want to share your ethnicity?
Yeah. I'm Filipino, Hawaiian, and Italian.
Okay. So does the guy have to look a certain way?
I don't personally, as long as I'm attracted to you, that's all I really care about.
Okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of...
What makes you attracted to this? I'm saying, it's like, be a little more descriptive. What makes you attracted to them? Oh, I like him tall. I like him dark skinned. Doesn't have to be black, but I like him darker skin. You could say, or I don't know, just a little bit like, it doesn't help when you're trying to find a date when no one knows what you like. So it's just like you're going to get a whole bunch of, DMs or whatever from all types of men. Do you like them fat then? Do you like them skinny, muscular, tall, short? Who knows what you are attracted to?
Money.
No, that doesn't really. As long as the house is taken care of, like, food in the fridge and roof over our head, like, I'm okay with, like, I don't need the extra shit. As long as we're good, then it's fine. But a man has to be okay with me working, because they'll never stop. Like, they have to be okay with me working, because I like to work. So.
You like to work.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes men feel like when you dated, like, we talked earlier, you once dated Blueface, but I'm not sure if he was a millionaire then. But they feel like once you date a man of a certain tax bracket, you don't tend to want to date a man of a lower tax bracket.
Right.
Is that true for you?
I mean, it is different, but I feel like where I'm at in life, like, if you're at least not at the same level as me or higher than I wouldn't want to date you. No shade, it's just being honest. And
Kind of goes back to what I said before, right? A little bit of what I said before. Although it doesn't compare to him, I'm saying, like, again, most likely this woman has dealt with men of a certain tax bracket, right? Even if she's not been dating, she wasn't dating Blueface when he was a millionaire. She's good looking and most likely living in LA. She's probably dealing with men of a certain tax bracket. And to think that, okay, these men at a certain tax bracket living in LA, that they care to pray, which is ridiculous. That's why I said, go back to it, right? Women will always have plenty of men that want them. But will the men that you want, will those men want you back? And will they want you back for long-term commitment? I doubt it. A woman that looks this good looking, right? Most likely she's dealing with a man that makes more than her, and he's relatively good looking himself. That type of man has many options. Many, many, many options. So, at best, you're just going to be one of many for him.
we were 15, so I knew him before the fame. Like, so money doesn't impress me. Like, I've seen a lot of things, and
It don't impress you, yet you wouldn't date a man that makes less than you. Make it make sense. Literally, I need someone to make that make sense, right? Women say money don't impress them, but they wouldn't date a man that makes less than them. And again, I'm not saying a man that doesn't work, that's homeless, that's broke. I'm not saying that. A man that makes, let's say, 50K a year, he can survive. He's living fine. I'm not saying he's living like, I don't know, LA worthy, but I'm saying he can take care of himself. So if money don't impress you, doesn't make sense that you wouldn't be fine with a morally sound man that takes care of himself. It don't matter how much he makes, as long as he can take care of himself. He can keep a roof over his head. He can pay his car notes. He can pay his bills. That's it. But no. It don't impress you, but no to men that makes less than you. Make it make sense to me.
that doesn't really matter to me.
So, okay, I want to make sure I'm clear. You would not date a man that made less than you, though? No. Okay, so he has to make at least 6 figures then.
Yeah, or, got something going on for himself.
Okay, or heading in that direction.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, you're gorgeous. So, you have no kids. You're 26. This is what the men tell me they want, y'all. This is what they say. So, listen, this is what they say. So, let's do the Kendra cam. The Kendra cam is when you stand up and we see your full body.
Okay. Let me back this up and see. Let me move this shit real quick.
Oh, you got a body too? Look. Okay. Okay, you look good, girl. Okay. So, Angela, 26, what's the age range you would date?
But again, right? Men are asking for it, right? She's young. She's very attractive. No kids. But again, right? Are those the men that she wants? Let's say the men that she wants are asking for that too. But let's say think about this, right? The men that she wants, they can get it. Those men have plenty of women like her. Plenty. This is the issue, right? It's the difference between men that are asking for it that she wants or men that are asking for it that she don't want. A lot of men are asking for young, attractive women that has no kids. A lot, practically most men, right? But again, most men are not in her tax bracket, nor are they in her visually appealing wheelhouse. So really, that's the point, right? Do the men that you want, or do they want you, and will they stay faithful to you? Highly unlikely. That's the thing, because you can think about this, right? She has plenty of male friends. Now let's say this: the chance that it's a high likelihood that her male friends are pretty much in her tax bracket. Her male friends may be decent looking as well, but I'm guessing, and it's a guess, her male friends are not the type to settle down with one woman, in my opinion. Okay, or again, her male friends probably goes along with the men that would want her. She don't find them appealing. So those are the things that women are not getting at.
30 and up.
30 and up. 30
Yeah.
and up. Could he have kids already?
I wouldn't mind kids.
Okay. Now, do you want kids one day?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, you do. All right. Angela, when was your last relationship?
Like 2 years ago.
2 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When was the last time you were intimate with someone?
Like 2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is that guy an option?
I don't think
You don't
so.
think so? All right. What are
That's a red flag that you should think about, right? She's having sex with men that aren't options. So let's say she finds a man that's good looking, makes a good amount of money, most likely charming and all that stuff. In his mind's that, wow, that guy 2 months ago can have sex with this woman, right, this good looking woman, without needing to give her a commitment. Why would I need to do the same? Because look at this, right? To the men that she wants, they have an abundance of women. So there's nothing special about her. Yes, she's good looking, but her good looking is valuable or put on a pedestal only to the bottom percent of men. Because top percent of men, they see this gorgeousness of women everywhere around them. It's nothing special. I mean, they like it. It's good to look at. They're not gonna shirk at it. But again, if you're gone, another woman just as good looking or better, right next to it, right? Is right there. So that's the thing. Nothing special. So again, he'll just sees you as a sexual partner. This is the thing with a lot of women, especially the good-looking women, because they have certain standards, they will perpetually be in.
3 flaws you have to work on?
3 flaws I have to work on. Maybe giving too much, and I'm more of a giver than a receiver, so I want to work on being the receiver instead of being the giver sometimes.
Okay.
Another flaw. Wow, I don't know.
You only got Now, girl, now this is my big question. You only got one flaw.
Well, okay, I like to be alone a lot. Like I work a lot, and so I like to be alone. So it's probably my flaw is probably like being more out there
Okay.
and just being more open because I'm very like closed off. So if I'm with you, then you obviously get the real me. But around people, like I'm like quiet or like I don't really talk unless I know you. So probably that, like being more social, like sociable in person, like in person, I guess.
Okay. And what's your third flaw?
I don't know if it's a flaw or not, but I have like really bad OCD. So maybe if I like if something's like out of place, like I have to fix it or bother me. So probably like just not that not getting me annoyed or I don't know. I don't really know.
Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. So we got Angela, 26, Virgo, no kids, lives in LA, personal assistant, will date 30 and up. You say you don't mind if the guy has kids, correct?
No, just not a lot.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Okay, so I'm Filipino, so culturally like we're just really good at taking care of people.
Mhm.
And I feel like I understand a man. So I'm very patient and loving and understanding. So I think,
Okay.
I think
Listen, girl, you're drop dead gorgeous. I mean, you're beautiful face, body together. You have no children. I mean, listen, let's do it. How can the guy reach out to you?
See, I said this, right? She has the luck that, maybe luck or not, I don't know. But again, she won't have problems with abundance. There will be plenty of men that will want to be with her. Plenty. The issue is, will the men that she wants, will they faithfully commit to her? That is the problem that a lot of women are in and don't understand. Because a lot of times, men that women want, other women want them too. This is the problem. This is the thing, right? With a lot of women too. They don't understand. Women, when they have abundance, a lot of men want them. It is harder to tie them down because they have lots of options. Lots of options. Oh, why would I want to stick with this guy? Maybe I could find someone better. So, the flip, men will feel the same way. Okay? You would think she's this good looking at 26 and she's not tied down. Most likely, right? She has plenty of options. It's just none of these men really tick the box for her. Okay? So, it will happen to men of high value as well. Plenty of women want these men. And then you think, if that man is single, most likely he's just not find a woman that ticks his box. He will deal with plenty of women, just like this woman will deal with plenty of men. Okay? You know, or not, right? But she will deal with men. It's just that most likely they won't fit her. Okay? The problem is that she also is restricted on, let's say, not just looks, but also tax bracket. While men, they're not restricted on looks, not necessarily, and definitely not restricted on tax bracket. So men, when they can change it up, they feel they're bored of it or whatever, they can easily, I could get a 6 or a 5, you know, who cares if she's broke? So that's the thing, right? I can get a 7, I can get an 8, maybe I could get a 9. There's a wide range that men can go for. If he's at a certain caliber. Women, they can't do the same. Right? And it's not necessarily they can't to, they don't want to do the same. Most likely, women like this, oh, can I date a man that makes 50K? No. They won't. It seems like they physically can't. Okay? Can I date an ugly man? If he makes $1 billion, maybe, right? But can I date a broke man or a man that I considered broke? You can't. Women cannot. So The tax bracket thing is definitely a no-go for a lot of women. I guarantee you for women like this. So that is the thing. Yeah. What do you guys think? Still. That's.
Okay, you want it because now you said that he has to be okay with you working. Have you met men that were not okay with you working?
Yeah, my last boyfriend, he wanted to take care of me and just have me stay home and like, which is nice, you know, I don't mind that, but for me as a person, I like to work. Like I can't just stay home and do nothing. Like I want to be able to bring something to the table. If you need, you know, if you're lacking in something, like I got us, or you know, vice versa.
I love that. I love that. I love that. I think every woman should always have their own money in some direction.
Yeah.
Because when you become solely dependent on a man's finances, things.
The problem with that is that the type of man you date, you can never bring money to the table because it means nothing. For a millionaire, what does it mean that you bring money in? He's already making millions, right? What does it mean to him that you're bringing money in? Great, you're spending it yourself. It's not like he can't buy things himself. He can buy everything he wants. So really, you're not buying anything that he can't already buy himself. So really, you bringing money to the table, it's not helping the relationship. That's the thing where women understand. It's for you. Job is for you. It's not bringing nothing to the table because you're not building with a man. When he's down, it's like when a rich man is down, he's broke. And women are not going to stay with him when he's broke. Okay? When a millionaire is down, that means he is penniless. Right? This is not like a man that makes 50K and he's down. Well, 50K to being broke is, you know, it happens, right? Or to lose a job, it happens. A millionaire losing his job is not the highest likelihood. Okay? Because he's done things to get him to that pot or that position that he won't easily lose.
Could change. Now, I'm not saying you got to make as much as your man, but you should have some type of coin that this way you can say something if you don't like. Like a lot of times when a woman is 100% relying on the man's income, she can't really make too many complaints or say too many things because he's running everything with his money. So I love that you want to contribute to the.
Why would a man want that? Why would a man at these women's caliber want that? This is what I'm saying, right? Why these women, right? Even Kendra, right? Kendra I've grown to really like her over the years because she's been more logical. But Kendra is chronically single. Why? Because she's exactly what she just said. She makes enough that she will always have a voice in a relationship. Right? She will always not take up any BS, and which is fine. Right? I'm not saying that it's not that you shouldn't, right? But the thing is that why would the men that you want, why would they want to deal with that? One, they could deal with a woman that don't make money or don't make even close to them and will listen, will submit, obey. This is the thing, right? This is the men at their caliber or above that they want. You gotta think, right? Kendra's decent looking, but she's in her, I think, 40s, mid 40s, and she's still single. Why? Why would you think that, right? When Kendra is decent looking, but she's still single, it's because of that mentality, right? She makes enough. She's at a certain place in her life, a certain tax bracket, where she can't deal with men's BS. She's not gonna be obedient, submissive to any man. So, this is the thing, right? Men at that tax bracket, well, they work to that position where if they want a woman, most likely they want a woman to follow their lead. Right? This ain't no partnership. That's the thing, right? It's not a partnership, it's a leadership.
Relationship.
Yeah.
All right, do it, Angela. Now we already did it. ATM, Angela. So how it's gonna work is, again, I want to say a couple of things. Angela did not request to be on my show. Shout out to my guy. His friend reached out to me and asked me to bring Angela on the show. He said he's one of Angela's friends. Said she's pretty dope. I want her to meet someone. Also, he does not like the impression. I brought up Blueface. Someone said in the comments to bring up Blueface. I'm the one that brought up Blueface. She did not bring up Blueface. I brought him up to, let's just dispel this whole notion that they have something. They dated when she was 15. She's 26. They have a friendship, and that's that. Nothing romantic going on at all. Correct?
Yeah, correct.
Correct. So we wanted to also clear the air in that way, and that's something I brought up. Angela is very innocent in this whole ordeal.
Okay, whatever. I said what I said, right? This is the poison of career women. Women that makes six figures and above. That is the poison. When you make a certain amount of money that is only achievable by a select few, that is the pool of your dating market. That is the pool of men that you only want or that you only entertain. Okay? Again, that doesn't include if men are tall, if men are their sexual orientation, if men are married. That doesn't include that, right? Because that will make that pool even smaller. That's the thing, right? I mean, that doesn't exclude all those, right? That because the percentage of 100K earners includes married men, includes short men, whatever, all these other types. So that will make the pool even smaller when you exclude those type of men, the men that you don't want. And that's the thing. And that's the thing that now women like this at a certain tax bracket, whether they're good looking or not, is the problem that they were facing, because the men that they want will find good looking all over the place. Good looks is a dime a dozen. It's not rare. Men with money is rare. And men with a certain amount of money makes them even more rare. Okay? Now, you think about the rarity of this man. Do you think that you are that kind of special person to make this man be monogamous? Highly unlikely. I think the same with, let's say, Kendra G, right? Like I said, Kendra's not a bad looking woman, but she's over 40 and she's still single, doing a singles show. You wonder why she's still single, because her career has limited her options. The men that make the same amount of money as her is likely her friends, or likely the men that don't want her or she don't want them. So really, she has no other options. She's not going to date a man that's below her, just like most women. They're not going to date men that are below them, especially if they are at a certain tax bracket. Women that make 100K will, I'm going to be controversial, they will not date men that make below them. Period. Women that, let's say, make 50, 60, 70, whatever, are the lower she makes, the more likely she could date a man that makes a little bit less than her. So that is the curse. What do you guys think?